Romney was very good at coming back to the specific plan of what Governor Romney would provide this country and how his vision would be different than the president. Quite frankly, the president didn't have a vision tonight.
He's been president for 4 years. This country's been through a tough time. I know he wants to explain what's at stake and what would happen if we voucherized Medicare. What would happen if we ended Wall Street reform? What would happen if, we extended tax cuts to millionaires and billionaires? He's got a record to run on. He's proud of, and he has a lot of plans for the next second term.
I think the most memorable moment of this debate is when Barack Obama turned to the moderator and said, "Can we stop talking about taxes and move on to something else?" He didn't want to talk about the economy anymore, and he certainly didn't want to talk about his record on the debt and on taxes.
One of the highlights of this debate for us was the Medicare. It was a very big deal for us on Medicare. Governor Romney had struggled to defend his position. He wants to voucherize a program that a whole bunch of people rely on and are counting on, and he could not defend his position.
I also thought one of the great moments was after the first segment on jobs and taxes, where the president had sort of admit that he's presided over the worst job record since the Great Depression. The president asked Jim Lehrer if they can move on to another subject. You don't ask to move on to another subject if you think you're winning. You ask to move on to another subject because you know you're getting your brains beaten in.
Let's be honest. The problems with his campaign hasn't been his ability to attack the president. He does that pretty well. His problems on this campaign have been his lack of detail on his tax cut, which he didn't explain tonight. In fact, he denied having a $5 trillion tax cut altogether.